Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here for a Pan That Palette like mega update. If you have been following me since the start of this, I started in January with the Sony Kashuk Ion Neutral Matte Palette. I decided that I had originally decided that I wanted to use up every shade in this palette. I did have pan on this shade right here, but I have since repressed it and I have hit pan yet again, so that's exciting. However, I have changed my mind on wanting to use this up. When I look at this, I am not inspired. The only thing I want to do is put this all over the lid, put these in the crease, and put this in the outer part, and that's it. I don't want to do anything else. The other colors aren't appealing to me, and like that's kind of a problem for me. So I decided I want to change my project pan completely. I am still going to use up this shade and probably other shades from this palette, but like some of the other lovely ladies have been doing, they have been like committing to using up a certain number of shades from their collection, whether it is in a palette or it's a single or just wherever it's at in their collection, so that way they're using up different things. I decided that that is going to be what is best for me to do with this year for Project Pan. So we're 2.5 months in. I still have what, like 9.5 months left to finish or to hit my goals, and I will tell you my goals right now. For 2016, I would like to hit pan on 16 shades, and I would like to use up 16 shades. So I have it like written out in my notebook. I did hit pan and use up as two completely different, because it's not necessary that the products that I hit pan on are ones that I'm going to be using up. Or, yeah, I mean, it can't go vice versa. I can't use it up if I don't hit pan. But I have some shades in my collection that do have pan, so those ones I would want to add into the use up collection. And then I might hit pan on a shade and decide, like, I really don't like this shade and I don't want to go any further, so I'm not going to want to waste my time, like, to use it up, if that makes any sense. I'm not sure. It's just I did my makeup inventory, which I've been talking about in like a lot of my videos, and I just want to start using up my shades. Like, I'm not using them. I did the Too Faced Boudoir Eyes palette last year, and I used up 4 shades, and I hit pan on 4 additional shades, and I just don't think focusing on one palette is what's going to work for me. I really do like the idea, and I'm so happy that a lot of people have been able to focus on one pan and use it up completely. Like, that actually just blows my mind, but I just don't think that that's the best option for me. So, like I said, I want to hit pan on 16 shades, and I want to use up 16 shades. Some of the ones that I hit pan on will overlap to the ones that I use up, but there will be some kind of extras thrown into the ones used up if I've already hit pan. So let me go over, I only have 3 shades in mind right now that I want to use up. So the first one is the top right on my Sony Kashuk Ion Neutral Matte Palette. Since I repressed it and I just hit pan, it's not going to count again that I hit pan. Hitting pan is going to count as when you first initially hit pan from a full or slightly used shadow. So after it's repressed and I hit pan, that's not going to be another tally. But yeah, so I'm going to keep focusing on this shade right here. There's just a little bit left, and so I should be able to use it up by the next update. Then the other shade that I want to focus on is in my Too Faced Boudoir Eyes palette. This is the shade in Satin Sheets. I did repress this recently. I will post a picture on my beauty Instagram. I already posted a picture of what the pan looked like on the Sony Kashuk before and after, so I'll go ahead and do that for the Satin Sheets before and after. actually really loving the Satin Sheets shade now. I hated it the entire time I was doing my Pan That palette for 2015. I just didn't like it. But now, and especially since I repressed it, I am loving this shade. It is gorgeous on the lid. I do have it on my lid now. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just working out really well, and the consistency has changed since I added the rubbing alcohol into it, and it's just so creamy now. Before it was just so hard and like dense, and it just didn't seem like it was ever gonna go anywhere. But now that I repressed it, like, I really enjoy it. So I'm gonna be focusing on this shade as well. And then the third shade is a Wet n Wild single that I have. It is just this tiny little guy. It already has pan, so it's not going to count as one that I hit pan on because there's already pan. And also the Satin Sheets isn't going to count as something I hit pan on because I'd already had pan on it previously. But this little shade is Nutty by Wet n Wild. I have the tiniest little bit of pan. My main goal for this one is just to expand the pan and see if it is a shade that I do like using. I haven't used this in probably a couple years, so I just want to make sure that it's something that I still want to focus on. If not, then I'll either put it back in my collection or it will get decluttered. But I do have a little bit of pan on that guy. These are pretty small, and I think it might be easy to use this up, but we'll see. There are a couple other shades in my Sonia Kashuk Eye Neutral palette that I will be using. I will still be using this entire row right here for my crease shade. I'll still be using that, and then I will probably be still using this purpley grayish taupe shade down here. I do have a little bit of a dip in there. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but I use this in like the outer part of my crease and then like on my outer like corner. I do have all of those shades on my eye right now, and I just think it looks pretty nice. So I'm gonna be using, well, strike that, I don't have Nutty. I wanted to put Nutty in my crease over this row, but I completely forgot, and so I just did, actually did a mixture of this and this all over the lid. These in the crease, this on the outer part, and then Satin Sheets on the lid. I do want to add Nutty in to that mix, and I want to put Nutty in over the crease shades before I do this shade to make it just a little bit warmer, because it is a pretty cool toned look, which I like cool tone looks now thanks to the Boudoir Eyes palette. But yeah, so that's my update for my project pan. I guess it's the second month update. I'm going to try to get back on track with my videos, so you'll probably see an update from me in 2 weeks. There probably won't be that much progress, but I want to get back on track. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope me changing up my whole project is like okay. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please leave them down below in the comment section, and I will be more than happy to talk about it with you. But again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!